let's talk about this whole 50-50 relationship thing for a minute, shall we?
What are you doing, sick bro?
Have the chance to scroll down to Beyonce's internet, and then you tend to realize you come across this whole thing called the 50-50 relationship, right? And it's quite interesting because you would have guys who would go through the trouble asking women out on a date and everything, and at the end of it, when the waitress come through with the bill, she would just look at the girl and be like, am I gonna get some ass tonight?
One check or two checks?
Am I gonna like it tonight?
Not at all.
Two checks.
And then if the girl said no, and then she'll turn to the waitress and be like, yeah, we'll have a 50-50 bill, right? Which is some corny type of but then it goes a lot further. You do have guys who spend their whole relationship advocating for this whole 50-50 notions.
50-50 is fair in a relationship. Now, I know a lot of women gonna be against this. They think the man should take over the load, but I think different. 40, 50, 60 odd some years ago, maybe 70, y'all fought for women's rights. Y'all did all that and fought for women's rights. Y'all got y'all rights, and now y'all want to control the narrative and tell us what we should do and tell us how we should handle the household and things of that nature. No. Y'all wanted women's rights. Y'all wanted to work. Y'all want to do all that. Y'all going 50-50 on these bills. Y'all going 50-50 on this household regardless. I don't want to hear it. Can't no woman jump in no relationship with me and think it's not going to be 50-50. I'm not handling the load. It's either 90-10, you, or it's going to be 50-50. We do it together. Nothing gets fairer than that. That's fully fair.
I mean, granted, there are some nuances to this argument. However, the guys who tend to advocate for that sort of treatment, the 50-50 relationship, 50-50 will split everything 50-50, tend to also require 100% submission from their women. The woman shouldn't have a say-so. The woman should also provide the 100% of the nurturing, the cooking, the cleaning, because somehow the Bible said so, or it was written.
You wanted a bitch to go 50-50 with them, and I'm supposed to work 40 hours just like you, and I'm supposed to still come and cook you food and still suck dick and still you.
Preach.
Just like
Preach.
I'm not doing that.
Yes.
I'm not
Yes.
doing that.
Yes.
I'm not doing
Yes.
that.
You're supposed
I'm not
to.
doing that.
That's how it was written, bro.
No.
Bro, I hate this new generation.
How? She just making it easier for you. She basically
No, I'm expecting,
this is what you expect.
if you love me, right? You as a woman. I'm not
Love
trying
is-
to sound misogynistic or controlling.
Love is for
You love me as a woman, right? And you love me, right? I'm expecting you, even if for the time being we have to work the same amount of hours, I'm still expecting a cooked meal.
Like this goofball right here, that's, when the lady tried to explain to her why the whole 50-50 notion doesn't really make any sense in a relationship. But see, I understand why some guys, are a bit iffy about the whole 50-50 thing. Because you do have men who end up in a relationship and they become that provider and the protector, only at the end to get screwed over by this woman that they were providing and protecting with. And then now you have this whole breed of guys that are talking about, like, man, off this, I'm not gonna be this sucker that's gonna provide and protect, and all at the end of the day end up getting screwed by the court system or so on and so forth, blah blah blah. Right? I get it. Good argument. I appreciate it. However, a lot of guys who tend to make this type of argument never actually have the mentality or the capability to be a provider and protector in the first place.
Resources, yeah? I'm not letting a woman come to my yard and take my resources.
You don't even have bed sheets behind you. Are the resources in the room with us?
I'm talking about like dirty mattress type of brothers. I'm talking about the type of brothers that would tell you that, hey, if I spend 30 big one on a woman, then she needs to give me some poom poom or I'm locking the door inside.
A woman is not going to leave my yard after me spending big 30 boys on her and she's not giving me poom poom. She's not leaving the yard, fam. If the door's getting closed, cuz. What?
Really, nigga? Or the type of dude that will go overseas thinking that they will get that 100% submission without that 100% provider mentality.
Arab household, the man usually is the provider financially, and that's just how it is.
That is just something I wasn't prepared for.
Most Arab women expect that.
Just like most American people expect the woman to contribute half. Or not half, just contribute.
But you're not dealing with an American woman.
No, but
so.
she'd have to deal with some of my things though too.
This was definitely not what I wanted to hear.
For funny thing about this mindset, right? Because you believe just because you are providing 100% of the finances and whatnot, or close to it, you somehow forget about all the other things that you fail to quantify. If you have yourself a good woman, right? Mind you, you have to do your homework. You're not supposed to just provide for a woman that don't deserve that provision, that don't deserve that protection, because she got a nice pair of tits and a nice pair of booty. You're supposed to automatically think like, oh yeah, that's wifey material right here. Let me just wife her up and just give her all of my paycheck and everything like that. And
may have to make to be with you.
6 figures plus. I need vacations. A year, duh. I need vacations. I need nice vehicle. I need a lot.
I mean, I'm not saying money's a factor, but definitely over 6 figures. What an expensive girl.
I think more realistically, I would love a 6-figure man, but that's not happening. I agree, yes. Like, I would love $100,000 at least.
Okay. How tall does a guy need to be in order to be with you?
6 foot.
He needs to be 6 foot.
Yeah. Just taller than me. I'm 4'11", so I just need you to be like...
Am I tall enough?
Like your height. Yeah, your height is good.
Would you date a guy that makes $75K a year?
I have, yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Would you do it again?
No.
What's the lowest amount of money a man should spend on a wedding ring for you guys?
$500,000, okay?
Okay.
We need a mother rock on this finger. A rock, you hear that? I don't care if you're broke as take your mama's life savings, take your life savings, take your grandma's life savings, and get me a rock.
And that's how you end up getting screwed at the end of the day. However, when you come across that woman that has that nurturing capability, that nurturing aspect, the managerial aspect of it all, and to be able to run your household so you don't have the type of headaches, like you don't have to worry about what type of toilet paper I need to have, or what type of freaking towel I need to have in my bathroom, that make the house a home. That's the type of woman that deserves to be provided for and to be protected for, because she's doing a lot of the nurturing. And yes, you do have women that hold it down when you want nothing in life, when you are still struggling to find your way, when you had nothing else but your potential, and she stuck by you and she worked for like 4 freaking years, like in my case when I was a stay-at-home dad, because I was trying to make it in this whole art field, and she was a sole provider. And how dare you try to call me a simp for actually now my woman's living that soft life, that cushy life, the life that she deserved, because she believed in me when a lot of you bum bitches and Negroes couldn't.
50.
No, sir.
Let me handle this real quick, because I got real experience with this. So, all right. So I'm 31, my lady 30. We've been married for 1 year, right? Yeah, I'm the guy that spent $115,000 on the wedding. That's me.
The dumbest thing you should.
But let me go back real quick. I'm gonna make it fast. We started off 18, 19. Of course, at that time we young. Everything 50-50, right? Everything 50-50. Once I decided that I wanted to start my entrepreneur journey when I was like 24, 25, guess what? It went more like 70-30, and she was 70. But just because a man, he may be at 30 and she's 70, don't mean I ain't had a vision. See, more women would feel comfortable supporting if they had a man with a real vision. Just because I was at 30 didn't mean I wasn't a leader. And she respected me still. You see what I'm saying? So as we go along, I started my entrepreneur journey. Guess what? She took a job an hour and a half away, right? I said, baby, listen, handle your business. I got this right here. I'm coming to get you, right? About a year later, I got us a house. I came and got her for a government job. I got her some benefits. And then it turned around. Now I'm 70 and she 30. The time we got married, we 100 to nothing now. I got it because you was there, you stayed down, you believed in me, and now we're 100 to nothing because she was supportive of what I was doing, and she still respected me as a man. She didn't downgrade me when I wasn't, doing my thing. And that's the problem with a lot of women today. Just because a man may not be up on his feet financially, they seem to down the man, but they don't understand the man with vision though. Nobody got paid.
Oh, hell yeah, women like this deserve to be provided for, deserve to be protected, because you know deep down, if everything crumbles tomorrow, she will move down under the bridge with you, and she will build it back up with you, because she believed that you got it, and she will do everything in her power to make sure that we're going to struggle for a little while, because I believe in your ass, and I believe that you can make it. Again, these are the type of women that deserve 100%. These are the type of women that deserve that provision and that protection. These are the type of women that you don't do 50-50 with. And see, the funny thing about it though, right? Because a lot of you guys only see the financial aspect that you are providing, but y'all fail to quantify what she provides as well. Like, if you have a family, do you have to worry about some of the babysitting jobs that needs to happen? Do you have to worry about some of the home cooked meals that you need to happen? Do you have to worry about the maid, the cleaning, the stuff like that needs to happen? Some of the things that you don't even think about, you think that you don't think you need. And turns out like, holy shit, this person in my life make my life a whole lot easier because she's in it.
Most of you men in North America cannot even afford patriarchy. Patriarchy states that a man is supposed to have economic power. A man is supposed to provide. Yet you cannot do that. Most of you cannot even afford patriarchy and patriarchal relationships, yet you expect a woman to uphold the principles of a traditional relationship. How do you expect a woman to go out there, work 40 hours, come home, come cook for you, clean, do everything, still be in shape, have no cellulite, have no stretch mark, be in top physical shape, have a flat stomach, and still be able to be adventurous in the bedroom? How does that make sense? A lot of you are drinking from the Kool-Aid of delusion, and it is just not funny at this point.
And the fact that she doesn't have to go into some freaking slaving for a boss or something like that, right? Where she's having to deal with office politics, and when she gets home, she's so frustrated because she was having a bad day from all these bitches at work and all that stuff. No, screw that. She works for me. She works for me. She gets to actually have all that time. She just stay out. She works from home. She just relaxing and all that stuff. I get to just have 100% of her.
The last video that I made had a lot of females panties in a bunch, all because I said, if you have a provider husband, why not want to cook and clean for him? These bitches had the nerve to say he needs to pay for a maid and he needs to get Uber Eats every day. And then had the nerve to say, oh, don't give him sex all the time when he wants it. These bitches was agreeing with it, all because Sprinkle Lady said it. And it's like, bitch, y'all are living in a fantasy delusional land.
I'm the boss. Well, because my wife said so. No, and all jokes aside, nothing feels better. Listen, it's a flex. It is a flex to me. When I could be like, yeah, my wife don't gotta work. I mean, she can if she wants to, but she doesn't have to work. And the funny thing about it, though, right? The funny thing about it, I'm not fighting for some sort of submission and this and that. Actually, my life is quite awesome. I have a woman that just like very nurturing. She's just like freaking awesome. Like, I don't have to worry about some of this stuff that you 50-50 motherfuckers are talking about. And yes, I would say this again. The men who worry this much about the whole 50-50 notion don't really have a pot to piss in. They don't really have a type of goal or aspiration to get somewhere. They want someone to actually just basically provide the half of the lifestyle they can't afford to actually live. They need a roommate because deep down they don't really have the type of dream, the type of mentality, the type of vision that would actually get them to where that they want to go. When you actually have a woman that see your potential, that see where you actually going, they have no problem going 50-50 with you.
Because I don't mind doing 50-50. If my man not in a position to where he can pay all the bills, guess what? Guess what, sweetheart? Honey is going to help her man, because bitch, that's my man. And I'm not about to sit here and let my man struggle trying to pay all the bills because I don't want to. If I'm in a position to where I can help my man, I'm going to help my man. Bitch, that's my man. I'm not about to watch him struggle. So yeah, 50-50. What's wrong? I don't see what's wrong with that. I guess that's another woman law that we not supposed to do that type of thing, but unless my man come to me and he like, babe, I got this. I don't need you to pay nothing. I just want you to look pretty, do how you do, make sure you take care of me when it's time to take care of me, take care of the house, whatever. Then that's a different story. I'm not about to be worried about doing no 50-50. But if my man not in that position, and I know for a fact my man is not in that type of position to pay all the bills, I'm not going to be expecting him to pay all the bills. And no, I don't mind going 50-50.
Because they know that your vision gonna be able to provide for not just yourself, but for her, for the kids that you guys gonna have. And they will be willing to make that sacrifice, to go that 50-50, do go hard for you, to be your biggest cheerleader. Because they know once you make it there, you got this. You got this. And there's nothing more sexier than a woman who knows that her man got this. She don't got to worry about this.
The girl said, I don't know nothing about that because my man is a boss. it's already handled. And I just got on here to say that she was talking about my man, who is not also her man. Not the same man, just to clarify, okay? But same, sis. Because when I tell you, you better get you one. Because look, Olivia, no Pope, is handled. One call, that's all. All I got to do is look confused. And it's done. Oh! Sha-na-na-na-na!
And that's how I'm not here bitching about like, oh, this woman do not submit to me. Because my baby know her man got this. But anyway, enough bragging. I'm your host, That Haitian. So share, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace. 50-50 motherfucker my ass.
Bro, I'm not putting out £30 on Uber Eats. That's big money for people. Yeah? Spending £30 on Uber Eats is big money for people. So if you're not running me the pum pum after I spent £30, you need to spin back round and go to your yard and give me a refund, bro. I want refund on that pum pum, fam. Okay? Because man paid for that. Matter of fact, give me my £30 back. Yeah? Give me my £30 back.